Good morning everyone, my name is Michelle. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to another video. It is Sunday morning. I've just filmed Crime Story Sunday and it was beautiful, absolutely glorious. But the clouds are coming over now. So I think I've talked my way into some rain. But this one will be relatively brief because what people say about me on the internet, quite frankly, is none of my business. Thank you to those who've told me that Jodisue has been ranting about me, but look, I'm not going to watch it because it really is none of my business. I'm here in the Summer Wells case for one reason and one reason alone, and that is to investigate, to theorise about what happened to then 5-year-old Summer Moon Utah Wells, who disappeared on the afternoon of June 15th, 2021. I'm not here for creator on creator drama. Never have been, never will be. I am going to discuss one thing that's come up in my comments over the last few hours, having made a video that I did yesterday. Because towards the end of that video, I said this. Now I have to look at motive. What would have been the motive for the Bernards to take Summer? I don't know. But I have to start this from ground zero and say, have those properties been searched? If Jodisue's family, the Bernards, anyone connected to Jodisue, took Summer, what would be the motive? You've got to have a motive, right? The why comes first. So why? Why would they want to take a 5-year-old? There's no indication that they're involved in human trafficking. Drugs, yeah, possibly, probably. But the average drug dealer doesn't take children. They don't want to be bothered taking children. That's up in the ante a hell of a lot. That's the type of immorality that none of us can even imagine. But there are, as I've discussed in previous videos, don't bowl me over, where there are established links, where there are friendships and kinships that have developed over generations, a very, very small percentage of people have turned to human trafficking. We know that it's a thing in East Tennessee. It's not the worst place in the United States for it, but it is a problem. Using the same corridors that have been used to run drugs, those corridors can be used to run humans, but there's no evidence that the Bernards are involved in that. They could be. They're just good at it, but if they were trafficking children, wouldn't there be more children going missing? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Again, I have to ask the question, what's the motive? Somebody said something interesting, and I think this is worth a consideration. I'm not saying I believe it. It's pretty extreme. Very extreme. But Jodisue, very concerned about land around her property, right? Which isn't even her property, as I discussed yesterday. 125 Ben Hill Road is not even Andy's property. It was his grandma's. When she died in 2014, it was passed down. It's not Andy's. But Jodisue seems to take it upon herself to be the big protector. The mayor of Ben Hill, as someone's coined. Who actually coined that, the mayor of Ben Hill? You know, the thing with Jackie Dobbs. She was on high alert for weeks before. The 2 acres that Jackie bought in her yard, she wanted. She wanted to buy it. She didn't want neighbours. Even before Summer disappeared, she was talking about the neighbours she didn't like. And there is talk that when Candice put 110 Ben Hill Road up for sale, and by up for sale I mean posted it on Facebook, there is talk that Jodisue wanted it. wouldn't it be the most extreme but the most horrific way to get that land, to get that 11 acres, is to drive the Wells away? To drive the Wells away by taking their kid is pretty extreme. If one person said it, maybe other people are thinking it too. You know, if this is true, did they plan to just take her for a little while and then drop her off somewhere? And then something untoward happened. I mean, it beggars belief. I mean, it's that something like that would ever happen. But stranger things have happened. I don't know. People around there are so tied to the land. She's trying to maybe seek approval from Andy. Maybe relationship problems. Seeking approval from Bernards. I don't know. It's worth thinking about. Worth discussing. I'll leave you with some clips from Jodisue about this very thing. Some of these clips have come from Squaltit's channel, link in description, because Jodisue has deleted them off her Facebook. I'll take this opportunity here to say goodbye. I'll see you very soon. Actually, for those interested in crime stories, episode 20 of Crime Stories Sunday, yes, it's back, guys, will air tonight over on Michelle Walks, 8 p.m. UK time. It is a premiere, so there will be, it's a recorded video, but there will be a live chat, and I will be there to chat with you. So for those of you interested in the serial killer Robert Hansen, I will see you then. And I'm going to go home before it starts raining. Goodbye from Miss Tillington and Miss Cassie Springer.
Going through some property shit, yada yada. So, anyway, turns out this piece we thought had been folded back in like it was supposed to be, was not. And, you know, greedy little ass heirs think that everybody's forgot what the fuck was supposed to happen, so that's where we're at, and whatever. Don't matter at this point. What I have discovered, within a few hours of this shit starting, we put in bed and went home, and got into the property documents and surveys and all that stuff from 200 years ago, leading up to. So, and for those of you who are unaware, his family, in particular, owned most of Beach Creek. And I don't mean that in like they own a big piece, or, I mean, his family owned most of it. So, if the surveys have been done on any of that property, even though it's changed hands, by this point, chances are our family has your survey maps, because as it transferred between family, and here's the thing, even though all those tracts are split up and this and the other, and there's different names associated for most of them, all of them are still related. They're all kin down there, for the most part. So, turns out we go home after we put in that bid 17 minutes before close, you know, and I'm not going to mention names, but the bitch said that she would take our bid. Obviously did not happen. Didn't expect it to, but, you know, for what we knew was going to come after, it was going to be a necessary step if things went further than that, which I'm sure they're going to. So anyway, we get in the closet where all the rolls are for all the survey maps and things for the entirety of Beach Creek and then some, and pull out. Guess what? Guess what we pull out? We pull out this particular person's whole family's original surveys out of our fucking closet for this little motherfucking piece right here. If you can see it. See the 2 acres here, you know, 2.28. Right in my fucking front yard. So, now, look. Okay, so, this jackass realtor, you know, we've been through this, I mentioned it probably a week or so ago, we noticed immediately on when we figured out it was for sale, and the people at the driveway that had it that were like, yeah, you know, here it is on the phone. We have it saved. It's for sale. They had the nice little pretty pictures, you know. Well, the goddamn pictures that this motherfucking realtor took are on our fucking property. They trespassed. They took pictures of our fucking property to sell another because it's not worth a fuck. Turns out my other neighbor down the road had been called by this bitch 3 or 4 months back. She asked him if he wanted it. He just assumed, he didn't think to say anything to us because he assumed that courtesy and respect, you know, they would have called our asses and we passed up too, you know. So, offered it to him for $17,850. Now, y'all, I understand what's fucking happening, but that, I mean, he laughed, everybody laughed, the whole holler's laughing at this point because this piece of property has sold for over $20,000 for 2 fucking acres. Now, these dumbass out-of-staters, for starters, even if they looked at Google Maps, even if they looked at the GIS data, they damn well knew now that there was a house and barn, at least up here on what they could see. They knew. Now, I understand that you're moving from the fucking goddamn city, and you think, oh, look at this beach, and it's perfect, and it's the country. No, you're taking my shit the fuck away from me, because that's too goddamn close. I don't want neighbors. The neighbors I have are already too goddamn close. Like, I fucking hate it there anyway. The point is, and they're not that close by most people's standards, I don't fucking like it. So, you may be coming from the fucking city and thinking, oh, this is country. No, it's not. You're fucking invading it. You're ruining my shit. That ain't country to me. That's you fucking invading. You're too goddamn close. Back the fuck up. Go find some other goddamn holler that has 40 acres and you're close the fuck off and not near me. This isn't right. And for one of our own to be gone from the creek and on that road especially tells you something about what the hell's happening in there and what's changing. Definitely had some of the stuff that's not been going on there been going on, like all the fucking properties for sale and all the state shit and all the fucking work crews in there from all over the goddamn country been in there. This would have never happened. Somebody took the opportunity with all the traffic coming in and out. That would be my guess now. I'm not saying that's fact. I'm just saying my guess would be that somebody has taken opportunity if that's what's happened. And that those things, had they not been happening, she might be where she's supposed to be right now. So, not real happy. This is what you get when you start opening these fucking areas up. And you have people running all across them. Any other day of the week, we could stand there and tell you exactly every detail about the entire day. Not in a million years would I have thought something like this would happen. In that road especially. And if you know Beach Creek and you know my road, you know why I'm saying that.